In the heart of a blazing lava cave, our blue squirrel hero sees Sonic trapped far ahead. She takes a deep breath, tiny fists clenched, promising herself she will beat every trial to save him. Reaching the first trial, she faces a roaring lava river, dotted with glowing stepping stones to the far side. She leans forward nervously, testing a stone with a pebble, startled when it sinks and hisses into the lava. Watching carefully, she notices some stones shimmer with a soft blue edge, hinting at a hidden safe path. Trusting her sharp eyes, she hops from one blue-edged stone to the next, tail swishing for perfect balance. At the final long gap, she gathers courage, sprints, and launches herself in a soaring leap towards solid rock. She lands with a skid, laughs in relief, and the rocky ledge ahead rises into a giant rune-covered stone gate. The camera glides around the towering gate, showing spinning fire symbols etched deep into the ancient stone. Our hero steps closer, noticing 3 stone rings of symbols she can turn, each glowing faintly above the lava floor. She spins them randomly. Fiery sparks burst harmlessly from the door, warning her this puzzle demands real thought. Glancing down, she spots colored marks on the floor, water blue, leaf green, and warm golden sunlight hinting safe elements. Smiling, she carefully turns the rings to water, leaf, and sun, choosing forces that calm and gentle wild flames. The fire symbols soften, glowing warmly, as cracks of light spread across the stone, preparing to open a safe way. The door splits apart, steam drifting out, revealing a long hallway of flame pillars pulsing dangerously in the distance. The camera flies above rows of floor vents, each blasting tall fire columns in a shifting, rhythmic dance of heat. She steps to the hallway's edge, eyes wide as towering fire jets erupt ahead, leaving brief pockets of clear ground. She tries rushing forward, but a sudden burst forces her to retreat, heart pounding from the near miss, ears twitching. She closes her eyes and listens, realizing the flames rise and fall in a repeating pattern, like a fiery drumbeat. Timing her moves to the rhythm, 1-2 jump, 1-2 jump, she dashes forward, always crossing just as flames drop. At the end, 2 jets cross. She drops low into a slide, skimming under them as fire flashes safely overhead. She pops up at the far side, triumphant, and looks ahead to a glittering cave filled with glowing crystal pillars. The view soars between tall crystals, their mirrored faces bouncing lava light toward a shimmering curtain of fire ahead. Our hero pads into the crystal chamber, squinting as thousands of reflections sparkle around her like tiny burning stars. A thin, fierce sheet of fire guards the far exit. When she approaches, it flares higher, refusing to let her pass. She notices in a nearby crystal a reflection of the fire curtain with a dark gap, a hidden weak point she can exploit. She pushes and twists key crystal pillars, redirecting bright beams of light so they converge on that fragile spot in the flames. Where the light focuses, the fire thins into a narrow, shimmering gap, just wide enough for her small, agile body. She sprints, tucks into a roll, and dives cleanly through the gap, landing safely as the curtain crackles behind her. The camera glides beneath a towering ceiling of red-hot stalactites, some dropping heavily to the cave floor at steady intervals. She steps under the high ceiling, flinching as a glowing stalactite crashes down nearby, shaking the ground with a thud. She hurries forward but must leap back when another stalactite slams down ahead, forcing her to rethink her timing quickly. Watching carefully, she notices each section of ceiling drops stones in a repeated rhythm, leaving safe windows between impacts. Using those windows, she darts from one fresh crater to the next, knowing the ground just struck will stay safe for a moment. Near the end, a small stalactite wobbles early. She pivots aside, letting it fall harmlessly as she slips past its shadow. She emerges from the danger zone, brushing dust from her costume, and looks ahead to a new river of lava and drifting rocks. The camera sweeps over a broad lava river where huge stone slabs drift slowly, some stable, others tipping and sinking. She stands at the riverbank, noticing some rocks glide steadily, while others roll and wobble dangerously on the molten surface. She hops onto a small stone, which tips sharply. She scrambles back to shore, realizing she must pick more solid footing. Scanning the flow, she traces a route of the largest, steadiest slabs, planning each next jump with calm precision. With confidence, she bounds from rock to rock, tail swinging in rhythm as lava bubbles harmlessly below her agile feet. At the final stone, her paw skids. She catches herself at the last second, springing safely onto the opposite bank. Breathing hard but proud, she turns to see a wide stone floor of glowing tiles waiting, like a mysterious giant board game. From above, the floor's grid of tiles glows in shifting greens and reds, hinting at a hidden pattern guiding a safe route. She steps toward the first row of tiles, cautiously tapping a red one. Warning lights flash, urging her to choose differently. Surrounded by rows of colored tiles, she pauses, feeling a bit dizzy at how many possible paths stretch before her. She notices on the wall a glowing lightning-shaped pattern, matching the layout of certain green tiles on the floor below. She steps only on tiles that follow the lightning shape, each correct tile flaring brighter under her tiny, determined feet. The last tile in the pattern is barely lit. She hesitates, then trusts her logic, stepping on it as it flashes bright green. The entire board glows, then sinks into a smooth path, opening a corridor swirling with hot winds and drifting ash ahead. The camera dives into a tunnel of swirling ash, where gusts of hot wind twist around tall rock pillars like ghostly tornadoes. She steps into the gale, fur whipping wildly, covering her eyes against the swirling ash as the wind pushes her sideways. Trying to walk straight, she stumbles and nearly falls, bracing herself against a rock pillar to avoid being blown back. Realizing she needs better control, she unwraps her tiny superhero cape, tying it around her mouth to block the ash. Using each pillar as a shield, she times her moves between the strongest gusts, making quick dashes through clearer air pockets. At the fiercest blast, she crouches low, tail hooked around a rock like an anchor, crawling forward until the wind softens. The storm dies down behind her, revealing a strange stone door flanked by lava pipes that roar with musical bursts of fire. The camera circles tall lava pipes, each jetting fire with a distinct tone, while glowing stones on the door wait to be pressed. She stands among the pipes, listening carefully as they play a repeating four-note melody whenever the lava surges upward. She taps 4 door stones at random. Their mismatched tones echo awkwardly, and the door flickers disapproving red light. She closes her eyes, ears perked, silently counting the notes high, low, middle, high, as the lava pipes sing in order. When the pattern restarts, she taps the matching stones exactly in time, turning the door into her very own lava piano. The stones glow, harmonizing perfectly with the pipes. The door's red light softens into warm gold as its seams begin to part. The door opens onto a circular arena of rotating fire rings, with Sonic's glowing cage waiting at its very center. The view spirals around Sonic's suspended cage, showing multiple spinning rings of flame and stone buttons embedded in the floor. Stepping into the arena, our hero sees Sonic reaching out through the bars, their eyes meeting with renewed determination and hope. She presses one of several floor buttons. Flames surge higher around a ring, teaching her that careless choices increase the danger. Studying the buttons, she spots different burn patterns. The most scorched are clearly unsafe, while cleaner ones hint at safety. Using those clues, she stomps only on the cleaner buttons, each press dimming a fiery ring and opening a narrow safe passage. One last shimmer of flame guards Sonic. He signals the timing with his hands, and she leaps through precisely as the fire fades. She lands beside the cage, grasping the bars. Behind them, the fire rings go dark, the arena now quiet and safe around their reunion. Spotting a stone lever on the pedestal, she throws her weight against it. With a gentle clack, the lock flickers and releases Sonic. Sonic steps free, laughing, and the two friends share a tight, overjoyed hug as the cave's fiery glow turns softer and calmer. Together, they dash toward the cave's mouth. Sunlight pours in as they wave back, ready for their next bright adventure beyond the fire.